All right, John, now I've just been told that BKO has now joined us on the show. BKO, it's so good to have you join us on the show. John, let's hang out.
Good afternoon.
All right, good afternoon. So, BKO, I want you to react to our first story, talking about Babachir Lawal. Do you think he crossed the line? And also, how would you rate Nifemi Oguntoye's composure?
Well, the broadcast code is clear. It is clear that many people who appear on TV who anchor shows have never even read the broadcast code. You are not expected to insult your guests in any way. The broadcast code is very clear about that. So Nifemi was simply being professional, was simply aligning himself with the broadcast code, and he was simply showing the preeminence of good training. He's been trained properly, not just as an anchor, but as a human being. Because the Omoluabi will naturally expect you to be respectful to elders. Babachir Lawal is an old man. I do not expect an anchor to exchange words with a Babachir Lawal. Not so. Nifemi was simply behaving like a properly trained young man. So I'm very, very happy with him. I'm proud of him for his conduct. Then there are some people who think that the new normal in our country is to sit in studios and be heckling and be harassing guests, especially once the guests' views do not align with theirs. That is not the real journalism. It's not journalism. It is terrorism, broadcast terrorism, to be harassing a guest that you brought on your show. It's not, that's terrorism. Borderline terrorism. So you don't need to harass anyone. They disagree with you, let them, it's their choice. I remember a guest saying, look, you brought me to your show, allow me to talk. You are the one who invited me, you wanted my opinion, so let me express my opinion. So what happened yesterday on that show shows clearly that the new the shouting at guests, fighting guests, is not a normal thing. One of the best interviewers I've ever known was a former DG of NTA. And he will never shout at you, but he will ask you the toughest questions you can encounter in your life. He became DG of NTA. Danladi Bakotu will ask you big questions, tough questions, but he will never insult you, he will never argue with you. It's not supposed to be an argument. So that's that for Nifemi. I'm proud of him.
Absolutely. We all are.
We are really
a lot
proud
of people have praised him. Yes, a lot of people have praised him for the way he acquitted himself against a thoroughly frustrated politician who was trying to visit his frustration on a young man. And he stood on a moral high ground on that day, and everybody here at TVC can be really proud of one of our stars. So, and
okay.